Hello, friends. So I thought I would continue the trend of doing monthly summaries of my 2019 goals. Obviously, I do this because I want to sort of impart that I think it's important to track your goals. I think it's important to post them, share them, both the good and the bad. As you will see, there's some I'm doing okay on and some that I'm not, and that some have evolved over time. But before we do that, let's get started. So again, I'm being reminded over and over by all these social media experts that I need to ask for you to subscribe, hit that like button, and of course leave a comment. Comments mean something on this channel, not only to give feedback and all of that, but also you can ask questions. I host a session called Subscriber Questions, and they all come from your comment section. So open up any video you'd like and leave your question there, and I'll do my best to answer it in the coming days. So real quick, I will just blow this out here and talk about the goals. I chose to break my goals down into kind of, the big sections that are important to me, right? Both, family, health, kind of the buy and hold portfolio, and then the flip, right? What we're doing. Then we have the kind of YouTube channel, this whole notion of giving back, and then some extras that I'm going on. And again, I'm going to create a playlist for goals now that we're kind of into the month 4 summary. So if you wanted to watch past months, it should be in this playlist. But here's how the tracking sheet started, either on December 31st or January 1st. I forget when I put this together. But those were kind of my goals, and the whole notion was I was going to be able to track them going forward. And here's how they sit April 1st. So this actually goes live March 31st, but it's the summary. And as you see, a couple of things have changed. But what we'll do is we will go row by row. So take at least 5 trips. It was important for me to enjoy life, smell the roses, and those things. We've taken 1 so far this year. We did just schedule a big one for late January, early February of next year. We're going to be out of the country for a couple of weeks, so that's kind of fun, but that doesn't really fill the cup this year. We have had to make some changes because our smallest dog's health is not great, so we are choosing to focus on him. And then as far as the gym, I injured myself, as I've shared in past videos, back in February. I gave it a few days and went back and hurt it worse. I've now been out for 5 weeks and, frankly, can't bend over and touch, tie my shoes and things of that nature. So it's something's not great. That has caused me to miss lots of workouts because when you can't barely walk, it's tough to do anything else. The weight's not coming off, obviously nearly as fast. I'm glad I'm not rising anymore, but not coming off nearly as fast. Have to do something there. Otherwise, the year is going to get away from me, and it's going to be a fail. On the buy and hold front, I mentioned this last month that we had just got into negotiations on a 15 units buy and hold. Right, it was 7 properties. I think it was 4 houses, 2 fourplexes, and a triplex. I think that makes the 15. And we closed it on last Friday. So pretty excited to knock that out. It's a great deal for the owner. They own him free and clear, cost basis with nothing. So he's able to save on how and when he pays his taxes. So that's awesome. On the completed flip side, completed 1 more. Closed that one on Thursday. I have several lined up that should close in April. We're talking at least 3. So it would be nice to move that needle significantly, at least to the halfway mark. That would be pretty cool. Olivia probably gets into escrow next month on her first complete, but I'm guessing it closes in May. She has her eye on her next purchase, which is good for her. She's got a line of sight on the second one, so that should be cool. Subscribers, 1790, I believe was the last count I saw. Which makes it just a little more than 200 we seem to be tracking a month, which is awesome. We're trying to get to 3,000, so it's going to be interesting. Trying to help 100 people is one that I put out there at the beginning of the year, and it was just too squishy. Yeah, you could say 100, but how do you track help? All of those things. So I spent some time refocusing. I tried to create a free course for people to watch. It was 90 minutes or so. Place that on Teachable. which is okay. But again, free is not a great value. I did just release a course really late this month, I think on the 21st, that I now charge for. A lot more content. I think it's over 7 hours, and I'm not opposed to adding more as feedback comes in. Also look forward to seeing how this helps me track helping 1,000 people get started. If thus far haven't sold a lot. I think we're at 10, might be 11 as of today, but it's trending in the right direction. We did hit a video every day, at least one, with most days having more than one. But I just put down the number of 45 just to track something. I didn't actually go back and count. I think it's probably closer to 60. But I just put 45 just to keep after that goal. We did do 11 interviews of real estate professionals, which is particularly awesome. Got the ebook and paperback up. No real traction on the Audible. I am looking at potentially having someone help me with that, but they need to do some investigation. And then as far as going out to see other turnkey markets, I think I've identified them all, but I am going to wait for the summer, wait for Jordan's health to get better before we head out for any extended vacations or review of markets. So in the end, those are my goals. I hope you're still tracking your 2019 goals. It's only been, I don't know, what would it be, 92, 93 days, something like that. Actually, probably less than 90 days, right? February has 28 days. Sorry about that. But at the end, how are you doing? Are you still tracking? Have you changed them? Have you tweaked them? What's going on? So at the end, do me a favor again, hit subscribe, hit that like button, or leave a comment, either a comment about this video or a subscriber question, and I will get around to helping you. I hope you have a great day. Take care.